Hey mate, are you sitting down? Suit yourself.
Oh yes, Mandingos, welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show, and thank you for joining me on another Wednesday night wild camping adventure. I need to get a mooch on. I've just parked in the National Trust car park just before you get to St ABBS, which is on the east coast of Bonnie, Scotland. I'm looking for the coastal path. It's got to be a turn off soon, because we are going over in that direction, the old direction. Mad for it. We're going to walk past the St ABBS lighthouse and over on the cliff tops to do a camp somewhere around about St ABBS Head. And there's loads of people on YouTube camping here before, about 1,000 before me. But I'll tell you what I'll do. Once I get there and get set up, I'll be sitting chilling, guys, with a few good old Jeff beers. We'll be having a few shots of the good stuff. So stick around, Fuzzy World Famous Wasky Review. We've got some shite food to cook, as usual. Talking about shite, we will be talking a crock of shite all night long, in the famous words of Lionel Blair. So yeah, this coastal path must be coming up at some point soon. Got the sign here. As you come into St ABBS, St ABBS Harbour is further down that way. Let's check this out, folks. All ability path, footpath to St ABBS Head. Perfect. St ABBS Head Nature Reserve. There we go then, folks. Let's get mooching the old Linden Gooching, because I haven't got long and it's going to be dark Rooney, as they say in the doodling. I need to get there, get set up. We are forecast for strong winds tonight and some more wind, woony. Hopefully we can get there and get set up before the weather takes a turn for the worst. However, let's get going, and I'll see you when we find a good camping spot. Howie. yes, my fan sexualities. We are here, and we're certainly not queer. You alright? And this is where we are going to be calling home for tonight. And why not have a few little chest warmers while we set up the old tentaroonie. Cheers, mandingos. Oh yes, pet, that hits the spot. Now I know what you're thinking, because I'd be stinking exactly the same thing, if you know what I'm talking about. Why have I not gone over and found an even better spot? You know, right near the cliff edge, with even better views. I mean, look at the views are absolutely spectacular from here, so I'm not complaining. But I was checking the weather before I came out, and Gail Platt is going to kick right off tonight. The wind, you'll have seen as I've been walking to this spot with the music on, it's been blowing a Gail Platt already, so cheers guys. Yeah, and it's going to get worse. I was going to go over the Lake District today, but over there it was windy and raining. Here it was forecast to get wheelie wainy, as they say in the wheelie bins of Worcestershire. I don't know where that one's come from. Yeah, it's going to get really windy, but the rain stopped at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's nearly 4 o'clock now, so I need to get my finger out my rusty sheriff's badge and get this tent up. I'll have to get my head torch on soon so I can see what I'm doing. But it's going to get windy as the night goes on. The later it gets, it's going to get more and more of the old windy miller, and then I think after midnight it's going to die off. So yeah, the back of the tent is going to go up against this. The wind is coming from that direction, so 90% of the wind is going to go straight over the top. Adrian! Yeah, tactical decision guys. Yes, I can get a better spot over there, but if that wind picks up on a cliff edge in a wide open space, you can imagine things can go seriously wrong guys when you're out wild camping. Definitely up here in Bonnie, Scotland, on the coast next to the North Sea. So I've took the safe option. This is alright, isn't it? This will ding dang do, fuzzy mandingo. And this is the way of the mandingo. Right, that's enough of me talking shite. Let's have a couple more shot dingos of this, and let's get the tent up. Right on. There you go folks. This is where I would have ideally like to pitch. But as you can hear, oh, I'm going to lose my hat. Get me hood on guys. The wind is starting to pick up, as you can hear. And look, in an absolutely wide open space. Doesn't matter which way the wind comes, it's going to get you. Now, I'm up there, just in front of that hill. And you could hear when we were there, the wind was going over the top, it wasn't hitting us. I just thought I'd quickly show you this before we get set up, so come on then, let's get up there and let's get the tent up. Nice. And here we are folks, back where I'm going to set up Camp Mandingo, and you can hear the difference in the wind noise straight away. We are getting protected by the one and only Harry Hill. Oh yeah. Life's not bad, guys. Life is not bad at all. You know exactly what this man Dingo was talking about. Oh yes, pet.
Hey, Howard Dennis, you're not working for that Ali Fraser, are you, pet?
I'm not working for Ali Fraser, Reed.
You better not be working for that Ali Fraser. He's a right bad un. He's a bad egg, Howard Dennis.
Brenda, I'm telling you, man, I was not working for that Ali Fraser, Reed. Will you fucking shut up talking about fucking Ali Fraser? I don't know where that come from, guys. Cheers, man, dingoes. Yes. Well, you can see how much I've been getting stuck into that. That was a half bottle when I got here. And I started putting the tent up. I haven't even touched the old Jeff beers yet. But I've been getting well and truly stuck into this. Oh, yeah, you can see, guys. I'm in the tent. The wind is picking up a little bit. Well, it's just dropped off there. Just I started talking. Typical. But yeah, I think we are going to be in for a windy night. But I have pitched. Fucking hell. Get your words out, man, Dingo, or I'm unsubscribing. If you don't get your words out, I'm unsubscribing. Damn you, blood. Yeah, I've pitched in the perfect spot, guys. This is absolutely tremendous, as they say, in the back streets of Brooklyn. Fantastic. Not too cold either. I mean, it will get Stone Cold Steve Austin later on. And as you can see down there, I've got loads of clothes. I might as well show you now. Yeah, warm hat. Couple of hats, scarves, gloves, heated gloves. I thought when I was walking in, I was going to get wet, 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 in the famous words of Marty Pello. So I've got dry socks, dry underpanty girdles, dry tracky bottoms. Yeah, don't need them. Everything went absolutely spectacular. Look at, let's just show it. Ah, shit. Oh, I thought, oh, brr, Billy, brr. I thought I dropped me whiskey there twice. Landed on there and landed on the old doctor leg. Foil my gloss on the bottom. Brr, 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 brr. Sound like Kia Stormy, don't I? The old two-tier wild camping with Kia. Flex tail air mat, and I know you're looking at that and you're thinking, wowza woony, that's blew up there like a bloody rubber dinghy, in the famous words of illegal immigrants. Do you know what I mean? You gotta say illegal immigrants. I'm gonna report ya. Damn you, blood. Cheers, guys. No, there's even if you've been watching a while, you'll know. See all them grooves? There's supposed to be one more down there, but it must have been faulty and it blebbed up, this one. It blebbed up. But the way this tent is, with the door on the side, I was going to send it back to the company I bought it from, Valiant Peak, who were absolutely fantastic. Customer service, spot on. They got back in touch with us straight away, telling us what to do. Send it back, we'll check it out, we'll send you a new one. No prob dingo, man dingoes, as I say in the do-down-ski bait. And then I thought to myself, no, with it being blebbed up here, it's perfect for this tent. Look at the way I'm sitting now. It's like I've got something perfect to lean back against. Unbelievable. And then there's still enough room to sleep on there. I mean, I'm naturally slim anyway, so that there is enough room for the Mandingo. And then this the old Blebberoony beat, the old Blebberoonski beat international Playboy bunny boiler. There's perfect Amondo Mandingos for this Mandingo to crash dingo on tonight to get some wind sleep, if you know what I'm talking about. Oh God. Can you imagine someone just tuning in for the first time now? They're going to be like, what? What's he just said there? What words has just left his mouth there?
They probably think I'm like, they won't think it's English, will they? They think I'm talking goggly-gook. Yeah, fucking carrot shit, goggly-gook, yeah, fucking weird bastard. Yeah. So, no tent, sleeping bag, trespass. Trespass pillar biter, guys, in there. $5.99, that, you know. When I bought it, I think I paid about $11.99. £12, let's say £12. Little Kev, you know Kev's Outdoor Adventures, he was asking us about what pillar he should get because his pillars kept busting, the blowy up ones. So I sent him the link to this, down to $5.99. Comes in like a few different colours. You don't blow it up, it just folds up like that into the little bag. There's no weight on it at all, and it kind of burst. $5.99 for a pillar biter. Oh yes, pet. Tremendous. Now, yeah. My eyes can see over there, but the camera won't pick it up. Well, you can see one little light over there. But out the old eyeball, shy ball, I can see like the coastline, but the camera won't pick that up. But that doesn't matter. These coastal camps are unreal, guys. I'm from the coast. I'm from the town of Seaham by the sea, just south of Sunderland. It's right next to Sunderland. It's even got the SR Sunderland postcode. So I've been brought up by the coast. Sunderland's by the coast. A lot of legends watching this, they might not even realise that. They might think it's like an inland town or city, like an industrial place, you know, like Manchester. No, Sunderland's it's a lovely little place by the coast. Lovely beaches, lovely seaside. So being on the coast for me, it's just natural. It's unbelievable. I'm getting deep. The Mandingo's getting deep. No, I'm not getting deep, guys. Oh. I'm just saying I love being by the coast. But while I'm on this subject, it might have been about 2 years ago, I answered a question where someone said, do you prefer like the mountain camps, you know, like the mountains, the hills, or in the Lake District, like the fells and the crags? Do you know what I mean? Do you prefer like the hilly mountain wild camps or the coastal wild camps? And I'm 99% sure I answered that by saying something like, yeah, I love the coastal camps, I enjoy them, but the hilly mountain wild camps are for me. Do you know what? A couple of years down the line now, since leaving the factory, being a full-time YouTuber, you can hear that wind picking up, can't you? I love these coastal camps just as much as the like getting up in the mountains. There's just something special about being down by the coast. Obviously, the views are amazing. You're on the cliff edge or down on the sand, just back from the sea. The spots you can get are unreal. There was a couple of great spots back there you'll have seen on the bit when I was walking in, but you couldn't get on them bits because you had all the seals there. Right, the old Adamski baits lying there. They look a bit like me lying there with the fat bellies, just like that. The only thing is I've got whiskey and beers and aye, but just being by the coast, you're not going to get this on the camera. The smell of being by the sea, that, I'm not going to say a salty, obviously you've got a salty smell, but it's that sea, salty, coastal smell. And it's a feel inside your body as well. It's a feel inside your big fat tummy, like what I've got. When you're by the coast, you can feel it in you, can't you? Brilliant. Sorry guys if I'm boring you. I'm just telling you exactly how I feel at this moment in time. Tremendous. Brilliant. And yeah, like I said, it's getting more windy. Every half an hour, it's getting more windy. So I've definitely taken the right choice and camping just underneath that hill there behind us. It's perfect Mondo Mandingos, as they say, in the southeastern region of Mongolia. There you go. Oh, I haven't finished showing you my stuff yet. God, this is the long bit, isn't it? 10 minutes this has been recording. Now, Mrs. Blott, don't think I'm a snobby bastard, because I'm going to show you me snacks. And I know what some of you guys is like. Most of you are cool. Most of you are cool and the gangbang. There's always a few people sitting in the darkness and the shadows, just looking for a reason to slag us off. And that's great. I wish I could have another 1 million subscribers who were only tuning in to slag us off. Fantastic. Because them wankers will watch the full video, just trying to pick something to call you for. You know what I mean? And then they'll get back in their taxi. Ah, Mandingo, you fucking shouldn't have said that. Ah. Do you know what I mean? But the snacks I'm going to show you, they're quite posh compared to my normal snacks. Mrs. Blott got a big shopping the other day from Marks and Spencer's. Yeah, we treat ourselves at Christmas time. You know, you save up for your little vouchers and you go and buy some nice stuff. So I've got some Marks and Spencer's Cumberland snack Dr. Legs. And then I've got some more Marks and Spencer's Smokehouse pulled pork sausage rolls. Oh yes, guys, we are living like a king tonight. We are living like King Kong's finger tonight. Couple of pepperamis. I've got some prawn cocktail peanuts. Smell your ma if you da. Doesn't mind. For my main meal tonight, I've got a tin of stag chili, a dynamite hot chili con carne. Oh my goodness. Skidamadidders or Muni Bedundies is definitely going to happen tomorrow. That is Mrs. Blott's problem when I get home. With that, kindly given to me, because we are friends again. He is back. He is part of the Blott Outdoor Show, the main sponsor. Yes, we had a big fallout. I'm not going to touch on that again. I've spoke about it before. Uncle Bensky Bates is back. Yes, Uncle Bensky's Mexican Mexican style lice. Uncle Bensky Bates. You better believe it, guys. There we go. Yes. Let's see over the next few weeks, the few months, a year, how far we can take the Uncle Bensky Bates International Playboy Bunny Bar Insurance. You know the score, guys. Anyway, I think I've showed you everything apart from that. Better be safe than soy sauce, guys. As they say in the back streets of Beijing. The old first aid clit. The old Clitosaurus rexicles. Right. I need to calm down on this. I need to keep some for the world famous Wasky review. When I bring you back, I'm going to tell you who sent me this. And I've got a new hat and a new scarf over there. So the people that sent me the hat and scarves. I'm going to give them a shout out. You better believe I am. Let's have a beer. The old Jeff beer. Lice. First beer of tonight, guys. From a double-barreled brewery. First time I've had this one. This is Parker, the old Camilla Parker Bowls Hazy Pale Ale, 4.5 placenta. Well, that's quite nice. Very refreshing, that one. Like citrus, juicy, and hold on a second. Citrus, juicy, and let's have one more taste. Citrus, juicy, and refreshing. Yeah, so there you go, guys. Not bad at all. Well, I'm going to sit back. I'm going to do some editing. I'm going to do a little bit of the old Dr. Edit Brown, if you know what I'm talking about. So I'm probably not going to bring you Roger Blackneck for a good hour or so. So when I bring you back, I will be a little bit more smash burgered because about a couple of beers, a couple more shots of whiskey. Because you always get someone that says, you know, in the comment section, 1 minute you were sober, and then the next minute you were like more drunk. Yeah, because like I might not have recorded anything for 2 hours. Pardon, ski bait. Okay. Double Barrel Brewery. Citrus, juicy, refreshing. Why I'm original. I'll bring you back in a Winnie Mandela. Lice cakes. The second can dingo, guys. The Old Faith No More by Northern Spunk. Sorry guys, a slip of the tongue. I mean Northern Monk. The Old Faith, the faith, the faith. I've got to have faith, the faith, the faith. And the famous words of Boy George. Right. Ooh, yeah. I like these ones. Yeah! Didn't I? I told you that Gail Platt was kicking right off. Or she was going to kick off. And she is kicking off. She's got her knickers pulled aside. Brr, Gail, oh God, can't imagine the sight of that. Sorry guys. Sorry for putting that thought in your mind. Can you imagine that? Walking into the bedroom and just seeing Gail Platt with her knickers pulled aside. Oh my goodness. Oh, lovely. Gail Platt, damn you, Gail Platt. Hey God. You don't get that on the Paul Nesbitt channel, do you? Gail Platt pulled her knickers aside. Why, she's fucking bonny. Cheers, man, dingoes. Yeah, I'm unsubscribing. I love EastEnders, and I'm not having you calling Gail Platt. You'll get them guys. There'll be someone that's a big fan of EastEnders that'll say, I'm unsubscribing because you're slagging Gail Platt off. Guys, it's only a joke, man. We're only having a laugh. Yeah, so that's my second can dingo. The Old Faith No More from a Northern Splunk. Oh, yeah, I fucking got it. Northern Splunk. Yeah. Oh, look at that. I did tell you, didn't I? The old Windy Miller was going to pick up. So can you imagine if I'd pitched over there on the cliff edge? On the old Quiff Richard. Tit and Fanny, how we don't talk anymore. Tits and Fanny, how we don't talk anymore. The old Quiff Richard. Yeah. This is getting windy here. It would have been 10 times as windy over there on the cliff edge, so yeah. I might look like an idiot You can't be... Right, you can't be an idiot. I am an idiot. Wow, that wind is picking up. But you've got to have some common sense to come out. I mean, I see this channel as a camping and comedy channel. It might not be the comedy for some people, but what's comedy for you might not be comedy for a sorceress taxi driver. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's invited. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch. If you like it, that's fan dabby dozy, as they say in the doing. But you've got to have your wits about you. You can't just be an idiot all the time. This is what you're seeing on camera. I'm out like all day, all night, in the morning when I get up, and then get back in the afternoon. So I'm out for hours and hours and hours. You're seeing like a 1 hour video. So like 90% of what goes on you're not seeing. It does get a bit hairy. And I'm not talking about some dirty tramp from Stoke-on-Trent in a Benidorm discotheque a snatch a Rooney. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it gets hairy when you're camping in a place like this. Sorry to all the lasses from Stoke-on-Trent, I'm only joking. You've got to know what you're doing, because things can go badly wrong. But it's all about common sense, guys. If you are looking at getting a camping and you're thinking, oh, look at the winds here, you hear the noise in the tent. Listen, it sounds 50 times worse inside the tent than what it does outside. I can step outside, yes it's windy, but it's not as bad as it sounds, guys. So I've got to be honest. But things can go seriously wrong. Look how long I've been camping. Look how many video I got. Look how many videos I've got. Did you see the video 2 or 3 weeks ago with Kev from Kev's Outdoor Adventures? Why, he's good looking. Sorry, Kev. My tent got mangled, spangled, Mr. Bojangled and totally grim crangled, ripped, tent pole snapped. Kev's got bent into the shape of... His tent poles were like... I think he's bought new tent poles because they were totally buggered. He didn't get any rips in his, so he saved the material, girl, and he's just bought new poles. So it's not all champagne and Skittles, guys. Do you know what I mean? It's not all champagne and Skittles. It can certainly go wrong, dingo man dingoes. I love it, me, like, I couldn't give a fuck. Pardon my French Canadian. I don't worry about things like that. It's... Mrs. Block worries. She worries. Me mum and dad worry. Wait, not... Me mum really worries. I suppose me dad does as well, but... Live and let live, I say. In the gay bars of San Francisco and Brighton Hove Albion. If you want to shave... I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna say if you want to shove a massive black mamba dildo up your brown eye, that's your choice. But I'm not gonna say it, guys. I'm not gonna say it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say anything like that. What I'm gonna say is live and let live in the world of wild camping, and get out and do a bit wild camping. You know it makes sense. In the famous words of the Fell Wanderer. Check out his channel. That's where You Don't Make Sense comes from in the world of wild camping. There you go then, guys. There you go. I think I've talked enough for now. Anyway, this hat and the wasky and a scarf down there, which I'm going to show you soon, and I'll read the note out soon as well, was given to me from the legends of the Wingate, or Wingate, Sunderland Football Club Supporters Club branch, blah de blah. Absolute bunch of legends. I'll read that out very soon. Yeah. I'll get the tent door shut because it's getting windy, Miller. I'll get the tent door shut. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll tell you what I'll do. Yeah, fucking racist bastard. I'll get the tent door shut. And then I'll read that note out and we'll get more chilled out. We'll get more chillax-a-roonied, as they say, on the south beach of the Bahamas. Rice cakes, lice, mice, dice, and vanilla ice. Oh. This is the way of the Mandingo. You better believe it is, guys. I'm telling you what. I'll tell you what I think. No, guys, seriously. For me, this is a million times better than sitting in any pub, any beer garden. I know, you might think, what a boring bastard. Well, that's what you think. That's just the way it goes. This is the way of the Mandingo, guys. This is how I get my kicks. On Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Fiddly. Matron. Matron. Can you do the old four-finger shuffle? Why you tight? Why you haven't been with half of Sunderland? Matron. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't realise you were watching us there. Yes. You can hear Gail Platt is kicking right off. But you know what? When I first got here, I had a signal. When I went down to the old Cliff Witchard end of the Raisin, looking over to the seaside. Oh. Yeah, I had a signal there. And I've just went to look at my internet. And, you know, go into Messenger and send Mrs. Blood a message. Tell her I'm safe and sound and I love you, Mrs. Blood, with a sexy butt. Oh, yes, guys. No signal. Yeah, so, I'm going to take a walk over the wild side. Do you want to come with us? I don't even have to record this bit. I can just put my phone down on charge. Well, I kinda. Oh, fucking hell. Boom. I kinda just put my phone down on charge. I've got to take it with us, but what I really mean is, I'll tell you what I mean. I don't have to press record, I can just go over, try and get a signal from Mrs. Blood with a sexy bud. Right. I'm going to turn the camera off, I'm going to walk all the way over there. I'll bring you back for just a few seconds, because Gail Platt kicking right off. You're not gonna be able to hear anything apart from the old Windy Miller. So yeah. Let's go and see if I can get in touch with Mrs. Blott's sexy bot. Oh yes. Oh, smell him out. Come on then, guys. Oh. Oh. Ah. 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 Hello, guys. Oh. Let's get this shit. There we go. Wow. It is absolutely blown. Whoo. A Gail Platt out there. Oh, fuck. Wowza woony. Yeah. I got a signal. I phoned Mrs. Blott. And not that she could hear as much. But you got the message, I'm safe and sound. She said, what are you doing? Get back to your tent where you're safe. I said, I love you, Mrs. Blott. Andrea and Mrs. Blood, I love ya. She said you should have just waited until the morning and phoned us when you can. When I do that, I get wrong. I get wrong because she worries. You cannot win. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you? You wait until the morning. What do you not ring us for? Put your life at risk. Putting me life at risk. Hello, Mrs. Blood. Why are you just waiting till the morning? Ah. Hey, God. There we go, guys. I tell you what we'll do. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do the world famous Wasky review next. And then I'll tell you who bought me this. Who bought me that? And I'll get me scarf on and I'll tell you who bought the scarf as well. Right on. Sunderland, 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 Sunderland. Yes, guys, you can see I've got me hat on and me scarf. It's Derby Day this weekend on Sunday, Sunderland versus Newcastle United. And you guys know, if you've watched long enough, I don't often do this kind of thing. I'm doing it tonight because the Wingate, or the Wingate Football Supporters Association, you know, the Sunderland Wingate Sunderland Supporters Group, have sent me Air Matron this nice scarf. The Wingate Supporters Association hat dingo, a bottle of this Tam Navulin. They also sent me a bottle of Jack Daniels. Listen to that wind. Can you imagine if I was down there in the cliff edge? Wow, I could possibly be waking up dead in the morning, if you know what I'm talking about. They sent us like a double bottle opener thingy-majiggy and a lovely note. Guys, I've had that note in my pocket all night long, in the famous words of Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. I think when I went over there half an hour ago to the cliff edge to phone Mrs. Blott with a sexy bot, I think the note's blown out my pocket. So the note was basically saying it's from the Wingate. I'm saying Wingate. Do the locals say that, or do they just say Wingate? I'll say Wingate. The Wingate Sunderland Fans Club, not Sunderland the Blot Outdoor Show Wingate Fans Club. Yes. It's on the hat, guys, and it's on the scarf. There was 3 names on the note who have put this together, but it also said, like, as well as their 3 names and everyone else associated with the Wingate Fans Club, big fans of the Blot Outdoor Show, obviously massive fans of Sunderland Football Club, just like the Mandingo. Cheers, guys. Spank you very much for the scarf and for the hat. All I can do is say I am so sorry for losing the note. That is probably out now on the North Sea, floating around, or getting blown about on the hills. Yeah, it's definitely gone dingo mandingos. I am so sorry for that. But they said, yeah, there's a nice scarf to keep you warm, and there's a nice hat to keep your head warm. You will see me using this hat time and time again now on the Blot Outdoor Show. Spank you very much. And I'm going to do a review on the whisky that you've sent me. Tam Navulin Spearside Single Malt Scotch Whisky. Oh yes, you know the dance when you wear skin tight pants. And let's get the old Baker Rooney in. Here we go, guys. Now that's got a bit of a fruity, like a plummy. Get your plums in my mouth. Ow. A plummy and like a blackberry or a black currant smell up my Nostradamus. A slight little bit of oak. Quite smooth though, to be honest. You know, sometimes you get a sniff of whiskey and it blows your cap off. Yeah. It blows your Sunderland cap off. Stewed plums, blackberries or blackcurrants, a little bit of oak. Smooth. Creamy. Giving us the feel that it's going to be creamy when I get it down the old throat dingo mandingos. That's enough of the sniffing. Let's get on with the tasting. What is your name? Where is your note? I don't fucking know. Let's get on with the taste. Oh, now see? Wow. Listen to that. Listen to that. Now you can see exactly what the Mandingo is talking about. So anyone that thought I was being a boring bastard earlier on, setting up over here, instead of going, what, 100 yards away, I think I would have been in trouble if I was over there. Yes, this is a good, top quality tent from North Tent, which I'm going to touch on soon. But I think I might have got damaged tonight down there. It would have saved me, it would have get me, it would have got the Mandingo through the night. I would have had shite all over me underpanty girdles. But yeah, sometimes you've got to just make the right decision. Going on your knowledge. Hold on. Yes, guys. Whoa. Whoa. Come on then. Let's have another taste of running. That's got a like a nutty flavour rooney and like a milk chocolate flavour rooney. So dare I say, a bit of a fruit and nut thing going on. Now, in the snifferoonie, I got like a plum and like a blackberry, a blackcurrant. Could it be a fruit and nut milk chocolate taste? I don't know. Let's carry on. Definitely a nuttiness. A nuttiness. Oh. Smooth. Very smooth indeed. But I'm not getting them fruity. I got a couple of fruity sniff dingoes up the old Nostradamus. I'm not getting them in the taste of Rooney. Like a chocolate, a nutty, almost like a sweet toffee caramel flavour Rooney, guys. Not bad at all. Like, now I have reviewed this before. I've definitely 100% reviewed this before. But I think it was a good, wow, it was a good, 2 years ago. So I don't mind reviewing it again. From the legends, from the Wingate, Sunderland Fans Club, you better believe it. Let's have another couple of tastes and we'll wrap up the old score dingoes. Like a sweet, listen to that. Like a sweet sherry, like a fruity element a little bit, but I don't know what type of fruit, but a sherry thing going on, mixed with the nuttiness. A little bit oak, but I'm not going to exaggerate, guys. The tiniest little bit of wood, the tiniest little bit of the old Woody Harrelson. Let's have a check, guys. Let's have a look. Why, that writing's too small for me. Spearside, single malt, Scotch whisky, double cask, American oak. All right. So that's all I'm getting off there. Oh, it's got sherry as well. Sherry casks. Yeah. Well, I didn't get to show you the smell. I got more of like a fruity element, but I'm getting like an oaky, sherry. But it's not harsh, it's not rough at all. Down the old hatchticles, guys. Down the old hatchticles. What a lovely little chest warmer on a cold night, because I can feel me toes getting cold now, guys. I'm gonna put me down booties on. Me down booties and me down trousers. We're in Scotland, so I'm gonna put me down booties and me down Donald, where's your trousers? Before I get in the sleeping bag. Oh, I've got me foot to cook as well. So that's what we'll do. Let's wrap this up. I'm gonna give that as straight as a die, a nice and steady 8. It's a straight 8, which is a good score. An 8 out of 10 dingo, my Mandy Dingleberries. And a massive, big shout out to the legends from the Wingate Sunderland supporters group. Yes, guys, I'm sorry I lost the note. Massive apologies. I think it's blew up my pocket when I was outside phoning Mrs. Blott. But spank you very much. And they've also given me a bottle of Jack Daniels. Oh, yes. So, there you go, guys. Right. I'm going to put me down booties on. Oh, you alright? Hiya. You alright? Yeah. Let's get the down booties on. Ooh. And let's get some food on the pansexual. Pansexual. Oh. We'll get the damn booties on and we'll eat some food. It's a pansexual. Pansexual. Yeah. Yes, man, dingoes. Here we go. Time to get stuck into the old Scrandingo. Oh. We have got Stag Dynamite, Chili Con Carne, and Uncle Bensky Bates International Mexican rice. That's a pansexual full of food. And it is getting colder and colder. Not too bad in here. This is a good quality tent from North Tent. And like I said earlier on, I was just going to touch on the subject of North Tent. Wow. In this world now of wokeness, have you seen the advertisements on the telly? Wait, you've got a beautiful white woman, Sydney Sweeney, modelling some jeans, and the wet wipes. Oh,
Do you know what I mean? Unbelievable. If it's Calvin Klein giving it to a big fat black man with a pair of underpanty girdles pulled up there, that's fair enough. But a beautiful white woman with a pair of jeans on, let's all go crazy. So, you know, when you're talking to advertising, the world's gone mental. And I'm talking about no tent. You know the way I am, guys. I like to have a laugh. I like to take the piss, and I see silly things. So for no tent, such a big company, you think about like Hilleberg tents, I see a no tent is like up there with them. Do you know what I mean? For them to sponsor me, I've had the No 10 Vern 1, this No 10 sleeping bag, which is my best piece of clit, the No 10 Bivvy, which I had out last week with the Greater Mond Outdoors. Wow. Look, if you want to upgrade your camping gear, or if you're in a position to spend a little bit more on some top quality camping equipment, and you don't want to deal with any wet wipes, No Tent is the company for you, legends. There you go, guys. I'm telling you, you know it makes sense. And you better believe it. They wouldn't deal with me. Believe you me, they wouldn't deal with the Mandingo if they're a bunch of absolute wet wipes. Let's get on with the Scrandingo, guys. That was dynamite chili con carne, and you can tell it is because my throat is on fire. But I tell you what, it's a hot meal for a Mandingo. Before we jump in there, I'm not calling here, mind. I'm not calling here, by the way. But when I stepped outside to phone Mrs. Blood, five minutes I was outside, I was freezing. We are down by the North Sea. We are on the southeast coast of Scotland. Bonnie Scotland, guys. Oh. You only have to step out for a few silicondas, and it is stone cold Steve Austin. Well, folks, you can see I am well and truly working my way through this. So, I'm going to finish this in peace. I'm going to say bonjour, arrivederci, voorsprung Dirk technique, and we're going to rock down to Electric Avenue. Let me take you higher. Let me take you back to Z Morgan. Tomorrow, Z Morgan. That's not back. Let me take you back to the future. See you in the morning, guys. I love each and every one of you. And that one, see that one there? That one's everyone, and that one there is for Andy Wardle, because he hates it when I do that. Andy Wardle, that one's for you. Brr. Brr.
Au revoir, guys, and good morning. 9:30. It's safe to say I've slept like a baby's arm. I did quickly get up before 7 o'clock, got a quick slash garden, and then got back in my sleeping bag because it was windy and raining outside. As you can hear, still quite windy. Let's not hang around too long. Let's get quickly packed away and let's get back to the Blottmobile. This video has been on long enough, so I'm not going to slaver on too much now. Right. Matron. It's the glove of self-love. It's the glove of self-love.
There we go, folks, that's me all packed up, ready to hit the street. Baghdad on mule Baccaroony. Hit the road, Jack, and don't come back. And my arse stinks of cack. Can you remember the note I was looking for last night that I couldn't find? Off the legends who sent me the whiskey, the hat, the scarf. I found the note when I was packing my gear away. So yeah, so all them goodies were from Geordie, Mark, Hammy, and the whole gang of the Wingate Sunderland Football Club supporters branch. Come on then, let's get moving and Z-grooving.
Hey mate. Hey mate. Is there any chance you'll sell us your jawbone? Oh why, suit yourself, ignorant bastard.
So there we go, folks. That's the end of this week's Wednesday night wild camping adventure. I'm going to take this chance now to say a bonjour because we're finally getting out the wind. Yeah, I loved it, guys. It was absolutely tremendous. Loved every minute of it. If you guys have enjoyed it, give the Mandingo a big thumbs up. Tell people about the Blot Outdoor Show, you know. If you know anyone that might enjoy this kind of shite, yeah, tell them about the Blot Outdoor Show. That would be very much appreciated. Anyway, guys, make sure you tune in for the next video, which will be a mooch around some random town on Friday night and Sunday night for a camping adventure with the King of Swing. You know what I'm talking about, and you know it makes absolute, complete, total sense. Mice.
Oh, matron.
You know, it's make total sense, mate. Very nice.